Oh, I just never thought that, well, that, you know...
But what, using the Lord's or Christ's name in casual conversation as an emotional reactionary statement was using them in vain?
All right, but it's not as if, you know, he's Lord Voldemort. Everyone does it. People use his name quite a lot. I thought that you would like, you know, people always talking about him.
Yes, well, not the way you use it.
Like what?
Let's take a look at some examples, shall we?
Oh my god, this is amazing. You're amazing.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh my god.
And so we can now officially confirm David Cameron is the new Prime Minister.
Ah, Jesus Christ. All I want to do is listen to my music and play solitaire, you stupid computer! I have not performed an illegal operation. No, I don't want to send an error report. No, no! Ah, for God's sake, you worthless piece of...
Simon! Simon! Stop watching that! Simon! Hello, Simon! Listen to me. Where did you put the corkscrew? Simon!
For the last time, I don't know where I put the goddamn corkscrew.
I give you the man fridge, Simon. All the beer, pizza and cold novelty snacks a man could want.
Holy cow. So holy cow is blasphemous?
Where do you think the phrase comes from?
What, you mean you're telling me there is a holy cow in heaven? What does it do? Milk its own udders and churn its own cheese? This is getting silly now. You just don't like me, do you?
You haven't made the best impression, Mr. Dawkins.
Well, whatever happens, I guess I won't ever be bumping into the cast of Friends up here.
Sorry?
Well, the amount of times they said, oh my god, they must be going to hell.
That's 87,838.
Oh, what? Come on! That doesn't count. I was quoting somebody else.
Arguing with the decider of your fate really isn't helping you, all things considered.
Okay. Look, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm still trying to take all of this in. I've got family, friends, a life, and it's all gone.
Unfortunately, sentiment doesn't count for anything up here, Simon.
Yeah, you're right. Why would it? It's only heaven, after all. I mean, okay, right, I understand that I've not been a saint. I'm really sorry for all the blasphemy, the ignorance, and lack of faith. It's just down there, you know. It's hard sometimes to appreciate that there could be something more. Especially with all of life's problems it throws at you. Sometimes you just feel so small and insignificant, you know. You wonder if it's really worth believing in something more. You must know what I mean.
I ask the questions. I'm not sure about you, Mr. Dawkins. I'm not sure whether you're right for this place.
Oh, a nice guy, honestly, look. I would say ask my friends for a character reference, but, you know, that's a bit tricky, really. Look, I may not be a religious person, but I showed some interest. I went to church a few times, wedding, funerals. Oh, and a christening as well.
Ah, yes, the christening.
I hate babies. I hate church. I hate christenings. I mean, that thing they keep the holy tap water in, couldn't you just do it in a kitchen sink at home? Oh.
Simon, thanks for coming. I'm so happy you agreed to be the godfather. I know how much you love this kind of thing.
Yeah, fine. I get your point. I just don't really understand why this whole thing is such a big issue. I mean, it's not like I murdered anyone.
Murdered anyone? If I had a halo for every time a client said that, Mr. Dawkins.
Clients? We're people. We're not some potential investment for a company. Although it's starting to feel like that. I thought that hell was for the people who committed sins. Lots of them. Or, you know, just really, really big ones.
Correct. And that is why, Mr. Dawkins, I'm still not sure of you.
Oh, you wouldn't happen by chance to have a list there of all the times I've committed a sin?
Yes. Which one would you like to start with? Being an atheist, I should probably remind you that there are 10 commandments.
Well, I guess we've already covered thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain, and I well and truly screwed that one up.
Thou shalt not steal?
Okay, look. If this is about the time that I borrowed Pete's copy of Avatar and never gave it back to him, I'm sorry. It's a rubbish film anyway. It's not even worth stealing.
It still counts.
He never even asked for it back. In fact, I reckon he only ever lent it to me so he could get rid of it. If this is how it works, how many times have I stolen then? 267. How is that possible? I'm not Al Capone.
Well, there were 101 cases of theft from Woolworths, all before you were even 16 years old.
Yeah, that's because they were 1p pick and mix sweets. The total value of all these robberies, if that's what you're calling them, is probably about £1.
£1 and 1 pence.
Ah, you know what? With all these rules, I guess the extremists were right. You know, about taking things literally. Could be worse, or it could be the guy who came up with the idea of charging people to use the toilet. Absolute daylight robbery.
Do you even care about what I'm saying to you?
Of course I care. It's just, I never thought that stealing the odd pick and mix sweets would be a reason to gain entry to the fiery depths of hell.
Well, there's plenty of other reasons, Mr. Dawkins. Thou shalt honour thy mother and father.
Oh, I love my parents, yeah? I never did anything to hurt them.
So the accumulated total of 327 unreturned calls didn't upset them?
Okay, right, maybe I should have picked up the phone a little bit more often, but after a long day at work, you just, slip your mind. And trust me, now I regret every time that I didn't return those calls. I always honoured my parents.
Yeah, after all they did for you, bringing you up, caring for you, loving you, and you think it respects their honour to ignore them?
Oh, yeah, and you never ignored your parents, eh?
Do not talk about my family to me, ever!
Sorry.
I'm going to skip a few commandments now, Mr. Dawkins, as there is one that particularly stands out to me. Thou shalt not commit adultery. You committed adultery with Lucy Taggart, whilst in a stable, loving relationship with Jenny Jones.
Come on, you can't be serious. You're suggesting that snogging Jenny Jones, just snogging, nothing else, is adultery?
And why wouldn't I?
Because I was 12!
That was not the only occasion, though, was it, Mr. Dawkins? Ah, that's stopped your tongue wagging, hasn't it? Do I finally sense a hint of guilt? All it's taken is the small reminder of a 3-month-long filthy affair whilst your poor fiancé was left out in the cold like a shivering fool.
That's not fair.
Not fair? And what you did was?
No, of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't okay. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I wish it had never happened. I was driven by impulse, acting in the spur of the moment, and before I knew it, I dug myself into a hole so deep, it felt like I was in hell. Sophie didn't deserve what I did to her. I tore her life apart. If there is one sin I do repent, it's that one.
So why did you do it?
Because I wanted more. I had so many dreams when I was young. I felt like I had the entire world in the palm of my hand. Then I met Sophie, and she became my world. Nothing else mattered to me, just her. For a while it was perfect. But people are never satisfied. We always want more. My life became a routine. Everything about it normal. I'd done to myself what I promised I would never do. Give up my dreams and become like everyone else. Then she came along. She reminded me of what I used to be. Free-spirited, fun, full of optimism, before reality had sucked it all out. Being with her was like my way out of the shackles and chains holding me back. But soon I realised it wasn't Sophie who had made me feel like this, it was me. Sophie found out and left me, and I lost everything. I lost her. Now I'm the archetype loser guy in the films, trying to win the heart back of the only person I've ever loved, and still do. Except I don't win her back. I ended up here, dead and alone, with you. I would have died for her. I really would. But I ended up walking in front of a car. So why did I do it? Because I'm human. Because I made a mistake, bigger than the Spice Girls' comeback. And that's life.
What do you think the meaning of life is, Mr. Dawkins?
42.
Very funny. People are always searching for the meaning of life, never satisfied with what they are told it could be, when it's all written right in front of them, all in one big book. But no, people can't just accept following a few simple rules, sticking to a system and having a little faith as a good enough meaning.
Yeah, that's because people aren't like that. Your boss decided to give everyone something called free will. What is your obsession with order and rules? I know a guy who used to live in Germany. Weird hairstyle, crazy moustache. Well, looks like I'm probably going to meet him soon. But, yeah, he had a similar obsession, and look what happened to him. Telling people what to do and how to live their lives won't help, because some people don't want to be that way.
We like to think of it as a test which you have failed, Mr. Dawkins.
So that's it. My fate's decided.
I hereby declare that you, Mr. Simon Gregory Dawkins, have met your judgment day and have been accordingly judged by me, Angel Bernard Williams, and your spirit is destined to spend eternity in hell. If you can now sign this document, we can finish this.
Right. So I'm literally selling my soul to the devil.
You don't seem to be very concerned, Mr. Dawkins.
You know, I'd given up a long time ago, Bernard. It's pretty obvious that you don't like me, and you never did from the start. And to be honest, if this is what heaven is like, I'd rather be downstairs. It's just the same as Earth here. It's got incompetent members of staff, it's miserable, and there was a queue. You lot are no worse than your colleagues on Earth. A corrupt hierarchy, obsessed with power and judging people how you see fit. This is what having faith is all about. I'm glad I never had any.
Sometimes, Simon, you just have to accept things the way they are. But I don't think that's something you'll ever do.
For once there, mate. I think I agree with you.
When you leave the office, 2 Hell's Angels will escort you to your destination.
Escorted to the fiery inferno of hell. To eternal torture, suffering and pain. By 2 fat, bold, bandana-wearing men.
Goodbye, Mr. Dawkins.
One question. Did you really follow all the rules on Earth? Did you really lead a perfect life with no regrets?
Like you said, Simon, I'm human.
Well, if I could offer you one piece of advice myself, lose the halo. It doesn't suit you. Later, Bernard. Say hi to Princess Di for me, yeah?
See you tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Williams? You dropped this earlier. I think it's from that guy's file, Simon Dawkins?
He's still managing to pester me all the way from hell. Ah, yes. It's the missing page from his cause of death document. He kept going on about that. Honestly, some people just can't accept that they are stupid enough to walk in front of a...
Everything okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes. No, yes, fine.
Shall I file that away for you?
No, don't worry about it. I'll take care of this.
Okay, well, see you tomorrow.
Bye. Oh my God.
Sophie, please. Just listen to me. Sophie, I need you. I'm so sorry. Please, just listen.
I'm done with listening, Simon. It was 6 months ago. It's time to move on. Accept it. You did it, and it's all your fault.
Sophie! Sophie, look out! Sophie!
Simon! Simon, no! Please, God, somebody help! He's not breathing! Simon! Simon!
In Limbo was written by Kieran Seymour, produced by Kieran Seymour and Oliver Sykes. It starred Tanya Mahmood as Julie, Oliver Sykes as Bernard Williams, and Kieran Seymour as Simon Dawkins. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy that and you want to give some feedback, please don't hesitate. Get online. Go onto the Facebook page, Seymour and Sykes on Facebook. Seymour and the symbol, not and A-N-D. Seymour and Sykes on Facebook, and let's start a conversation.